Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hopefully everybody's doing all right here tonight. We got a great one coming your way, the NASRA. That's right, the NASRA coming here. Let's run down last week's winners, the top three, that is. Lucas Whitehead, let's find him in the field. Let's find old Lucas. Where you at, Lucas? Sitting back in 25th. He's just getting out here. And second was Noah Owens. Let's see if Noah's out here yet. There he is in the 88 machine, baby. Rhett Tucker taking third place, and that's how they line up in the standings there as well. Rhett Tucker currently sitting ninth in our standings here with just a little over 2 minutes remaining here in practice. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic one. Wasn't a bad one here in Indy. It got kind of rainy. I think it's a little rainy right now. Outside of that, we're good. We're good. Hopefully you are as well. Hopefully you're doing all right. And if you're not, hopefully this cheers you up. Hopefully we can do something there. Let's get back out to the action here on the track. They might be in the middle. Nope, we're good. Let's say we might be in the middle of a drivers meeting before the action begins. Look there, Scott. He's eating, he's watching. That's what we like. We got diehard fans out there. Big shout out to one of our partners in crime, if you will, here throughout the sim racing community. That's B3 Boomer Button Boxes. Check them out. Boomer Button Box, gonna get you taken care of. Just simple as that. Check out them for custom builds. They also got some in stock ready to ship to you. Give these guys a little about a minute. We'll be into qualifying. We'll be right back here with you. Beautiful Michigan. We're here in Michigan, baby. It's going to be a good one. Going to be a solid one, no doubt about it. We had such a good run last week, and I think they're going to continue with that. I think we're just going to get more and more as we go throughout the season. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, for joining in along with us on this journey. Some call iRacing, other call life, you know? It's different here. We'll see who's going to be able to put that top time down. Right now, the 91, Nathan Rogue. Getting it done. He's the 87 on track, 91 in the programs there. Huck Wigington going to the top of the board now with a 39.6. Nathan Rogue able to top that there with the 39.5. 91 machine to the top of the board. We do have some storms rolling through the area here in my hometown now. I hear the rumbling, so if anything would happen, we'll get everything going again. And back out here, just a heads up. Bledsoe now to the second place. He had the top time there in the practice session before. Brendan Mathia out to the top now. 39.44 for him. Nathan falling down now. Trying to... He's not trying because he's done. He's hoping that he can keep a top 5. There he is to the bubble of that top 5 position is Nick King now. Gonna top the board at 39.41. And there he goes out of it with 2 of them. Rhett Tucker, Scott Griffin. Both of those guys heading in there 5th and 6th. Gonna bump Nathan back, but you can see the gap between first through, 17th. Less than a half second. That 18th spot, that last one on the board right now, takes that long to get a half second between the field. It shows the incredible speed and competition here between the guys and gals. 39.38 for Justin Lumpkin now. A solid run out there. CJ out trying to put something down. Not able to better it this time. CJ right now sitting in 20th. We've got 75 laps coming your way here, NASRA. Keith Haney up in the front. Justin Lumpkin, Nick King, Rhett Tucker, Brendan Mathia around at your top 5. Back behind them in 6th, Huck Wigington in 7th, Alan Bledsoe. 8th, Scott Griffin, Nathan Rogan. 9th, 10th, Clayton Davis. Got Ryan Sizemore, Noah Owens, Tyler Hallahan, Adam Cantwell, Lucas Whitehead rounding out the top 15. Go to 16th there with Cody Knott, Jordan Mabe, James Morris, Kyle Fountain, CJ Fondow, Kelly Thomas, Jose Luis Rivera, Nathan Smith, Brian Abbott, Raul Meza, and Shane Bliss rounding out the field. good amount of these guys not putting down a qualifying time, so kind of choosing to take the back end of the pack here. Give it a good run here. It's not Daytona to the effect that we're going to be just absolutely crazy, too wide like that, but it is a very fast track. These guys will be pretty close together and should call for a good one, but with the proximity of those cars being so close, you have the opportunity to see the big one. So that's why these guys are going to elect to maybe start a little farther back in the field and see what they're able to do. Again, hopefully everybody's doing all right here. Getting excited, getting pumped for 75 laps of action from Michigan. Old Scott, that's the hometown of Mr. Scott Schroeder. Not where he lives, but it is the hometown. Shout out to our buddy Scott there. Cantaloupe pizza, I like it. Praise hell and praise Scotty doesn't know. Yeehaw, Scotty. Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me. Are you Fiona? Is that Fiona? Well, you never know. Cantaloupe pizza might be Fiona. It might be Fiona. Redneck cheering for velocity. Those cars looking sharp out here. Cantaloupe, are you? I gotta know. Scotty doesn't know, but I gotta know, you know? Uh-oh, we got the owner of the Monday Night League in here watching for performance as I stumble all over myself. Hopefully you guys doing all right. Here we go. Gonna take the green flag. There it is. It's waving. If you ever get a chance to see the most dedicated flagman in the sport, there he is. They just passed him, the iRacing flagman. The only flagman that I know that because of his job is going to take a rotator cuff surgery in the future there. Looked like they were going to go 3 wide, still pushing it, trying to get up there. The 99 of Red Tucker trying to leave off or start where he left off there, I should say. Redneck's the founder. We got the founder, the owner. Very nice. Appreciate you guys trusting me here as the 87 Justin Lumpkin gonna take the first lap. Take the 99 of Rhett Tucker, able to edge his way into second. These guys gonna go side by side now. Keith down to the low end, trying to get that push from the 43 there of Nick King. The 99 clear to make his move down. We'll check out the field and see what else we got going on. As we look a little farther back, the 95 there and the 1 going at it. There you see the 1 Clayton Davis, the 95 Kyle Fountain. Now the 2 machine making his way in. One of those velocity cars. The 15 of Kelly Thomas down there as well. Adam Cantwell down to the low side in the 2. All trying to get around that 1 machine. It looked like losing a little bit of momentum up on that top side. Looking ahead, Kelly Thomas trying to have a little better race than last week when he was taken out to no fault of his own. I remember talking to Kelly. He had a positive attitude. He was ready to keep it going. All these guys did. There were accidents last week at Daytona. You're always going to have accidents, but that was the fun thing. As they got out there, they talked to us, and it all seemed like, hey, we left it on the track. It's all good. Stuff happens. The 31 down to the low end here. Trying to take old Huck over him. 00 Huck Wigginton. Looks like Lucas Whitehead, last week's winner. Trying to tear through the field here. He's down to the low end of the 07 Scott Griffin. Side-by-side action. Can that 07? He's going to make the move down to the low end. What a great move. That spotter set clear, and he took that opportunity. Got right down there where he needed to go in the 07. Griffin out in front of the 33 for now. Now that 33, though, Lucas Whitehead right back at it. And you wonder how long you're going to go like this, because you will start to shred off a little tires. And those guys behind with you battling are going to end up catching up. You got guys ahead battling there as well. It looks like Noah Owens and Nathan Rogue. Those two going at it there. Noah Owens taking that second spot last week. And in the fun up here, Rhett Tucker in the meantime is taking the lead. We'll keep it up at the front now. As the top, we got 5 or 6 here, 7, really going at it. The 43 now, Nick King trying to take to the low end of the 10. That's Ryan Sizemore. He's got that 8 machine up to the top there as well. Excuse me, that is Ryan Sizemore. Out of Scottsburg, not too far from here. I'm in the state capital of Indiana there, Indianapolis. 43 going to tuck behind. Now he's going to make his move again. Down to the low end on that 8 machine, Ryan Sizemore trying to hold off that charging 43, but it looks like the 43 of Nick King gonna get the run. Maybe not, as the 10 machine hooks right up to the 8, and they're going, trying to get it done there. Nick's trying to hear that same little word, just that clear. That's all you got to hear. Make him feel a little bit better. Well, clear, but it went the other way there, as he's going to fall back behind the 10. Brendan Mathia into 5th place now with that move. Kelly Thomas down to the low side of that 07 again. Scott Griffin trying to hold on. We got a Tucker fan in the crowd. They're screaming from a Tucker. You can hear it. Look at this. They're going 3 wide up here for the lead. Keith Haney, Ryan Sizemore catching. Oh, no! Catching up to that 99. He's bouncing. He's bouncing. Bouncing around the room. He's going to fall back, and he's going to have to try to fall back in line. It didn't look like he took too much damage. Coming across the line here to finish lap 10. Excuse me, on lap 10. And Keith Haney out to the front in the lead. Got a cars upon cars charging, trying to catch that backside of the 87 machine. The 99 of Rhett Tucker, he's one of them. He's looking back down to the low end. Minimal damage, I'd say. Maybe yelling for a new pair of shorts, though. That the dude may be doing. There goes the 8 machine down to the low side now. Ryan Sizemore around. And meanwhile, Brendan Mathia looking like he's going to make a run here, make a charge for the lead down to the low side of that 43. He is clear into second place now. Making a run here for third, the 42 machine, Alan Bledsoe. Another one that was very fast last week, but just in the wrong part of the race there. You got a little mix-up. A bit of a mix-up. And the 42 is going to work his way ahead into that third position. Now looking for P2. That 43 not backing down. Nick King trying to hold steady onto that back end. Alan Bledsoe looks like he's going to make another run to the low end here. Elects to keep it up to the top. Put it in the middle here. The 8 machine coming back through here. Ryan Sizemore going to look to take it 3 wide. This is a track that's plenty of room. Plenty of room. So you can definitely see some 3 wide dancing here later on throughout the evening. Who you guys cheering for out there? Let me know. Let them know you're out here cheering for them. You gotta scream their name loud in that comment section. Because right now Keith out in front doing a solid job. That 8 machine, the 43, both looking to the low end of the 42 now of Mr. Bledsoe. Nick King, Ryan Sizemore still sitting there battling between each other. Back behind, trying to get that clear run to him. The 99 to Rhett Tucker. Climbing through the top of the field there as well, and he is up into 5th place yet again. After falling back there from the front just a bit, as took him 3 wide. Everybody was kind of crowding that top side, and we saw him do a little bounce. Come on, bounce, you know. Keith doing a solid job. Let's check throughout the field, see what else we got. These guys putting on a show for us here. Ryan Sizemore looking down to the low end of Lucas Whitehead. Lucas Whitehead taking it down to that low side. He himself had an idea to go down there. Look at that lead pack. Very impressive look. That's what you love. That's what you like to see. The 10 machine. Looked like he was going to try to make a run. Couldn't get there. Alan Bledsoe down to the low end. Going to give it a go. Lucas Whitehead, Rhett Tucker right behind him giving a battle. '99, Rhett Tucker, the dude going for it, but up in the front, Brendan Mathia looking down to the low side, and he's going to take the 87. Can he clear him? See what he's got. He does get that rear bumper out in front of the 87 machine there of Keith Haney. Some great action here tonight. Now we got Alan Bledsoe. He has used that low side to really tear through, go up, and make some moves. And now he is down to the low end himself of the leader, the 10 machine, Brendan Mathia. Going to clear the 87 and put it back behind the 10 as they head into turn 1 here. The 42 and the 33 elect to take to that low end, try to help each other out here possibly. As you see them side by side with that top side. Brendan Mathia and Keith Haney. Keith Haney going to pull back up into the third place as they line it up, heading into third turn. Again, those two cars electing to take to the lower ends here, try to shake it out, but it looks like that top side really getting the benefit of the exit here. The 10, I don't know if he touched the wall, but if he didn't, he got awfully close. Gonna shake a little speed, and that's gonna give Alan Bledsoe a good run to the low side here, see if he can't get out and clear of that 10 machine. Again, the 33 working that low end, trying to use that draft, pull himself up. There's the 87 machine now of Justin Lumpkin climbing through. What a run. These guys are having you. Head back here to Ryan Sizemore, looking down to the low end of that 43 machine. Nick King. All these guys have been up here battling. They're not just riding here tonight. They're going for it, giving it the gusto. Thank you, Redneck. I don't know if you're the redneck or if somebody else is. I kind of felt bad when I said that, but we'll go with it as long as you don't tell me otherwise. Back out in the front, Brendan Mathia holding steady. Got a three-way battle for third is the 87, Justin Lumpkin, working that 33 machine. The 43 of Nick King up top. It could get a little spooky. Watch the battle unfolding behind the 33. Look to have the edge, but up on that top side, Nick King of the 43 really pulling that out. Again, just showing you how well that top side's getting a run out of the corners. The 10 sticking out there. Brendan Mathia looking to keep the 42 at bay. Alan Bledsoe, he's been hungry all day, though. He's been hungry. We looked at the rear side of the 87 there of Keith. Now you look at the front end. There's the 10. There's that 42. You see it, just how close they come out of the corners there. And it looks like they're going to get a move down here into 3. 42, the 87, they stick with it. 42, a good run through the corner. Alan Bledsoe giving it his all. At the line, Brendan Mathia going to be credited for another one, however. And another one. Well, nice to meet you, Mike. It's Mike the Redneck. The 10 falling back. I'm just joking there. The 10 falling back. Brendan Mathia, the 42 of Bledsoe, able to pull out there. Keith in second. And I think it goes without saying, but you run that top side, you risk a little more. You just got less room for error. You get into the corner, you get a little squirrely on the low side, and you got time to make up for it. You got time to catch that car. You're up closer to the top of the wall there, and well, I just said it. You're closer to the wall. It's a lot harder to catch, and if it snaps, you could find yourself in a lot more trouble than you were before. So keeping an eye on these guys now is Rhett Tucker. Going to take to the low end of the 10 machine. Oh, we got a little contact there through the corner. Lucas Whitehead on the top side. Was that? It was Ryan Sizemore close down on the low end. We'll see if they continue bumping. Well, TJ, what's going on? Thank you so much. Like I said, both of you guys, appreciate you bringing me on and trusting me here with the league. I'd like to say you're in good hands. I might be a little biased, though. 33 around the top side of Ryan Sizemore, and it looks like he's going to clear him. The 88 right behind him, Noah Owens, trying to pull up and make a second out of 2 podium appearance. Let's see how far they have fallen. They are about a 2-second difference off of their top time now, so you can definitely see that tires becoming an issue. Go back at Adam Cantwell trying to hold off the 07. Scott Griffin falling back here to 16th now. He's trying to pull his way back up, make it run. Run, Scotty, run. Say go get it, Lumpkin. Every time I say that name, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the incredible creations of Weird Al Yankovic. I used to be a big fan, still am, pumped about the movie. Anyways, he had a song, It's Gump, It's Gump, It's Gump. It was off a song, Lump. I don't know how familiar you guys are with that music, but I think of the Weird Al song because of that. Way off tangent here. We'll reel it back in. We'll reel it back in here. These guys making a solid run. Keeping it nice and steady. A little 3-wide action as we look back behind Lucas Whitehead, Ryan Sizemore, Clayton Davis, and Nick King. Gonna go at it. They make some contact. I'm saying you're good. You can see if you notice to the right side of the screen right there with Thomas. Thomas is talking on the radio, and these guys are probably some of the nicest guys that I've ever heard talk on the radio. Usually in that situation, from what I'm used to, it wouldn't be very nice. It wouldn't be something you'd broadcast to your kids before they go to bed. You know, that's gotta applaud these guys for having fun out here, having a good time with it as they cross the line. The next time, 45 laps will remain. What has been a pretty good, clean race. Action throughout the field. Sometimes Michigan can tend to get spread out, but these guys really keeping it nice and close, especially battling out here for the front. Most of these guys that we've been watching has been within the top 10, and it does look like we've got some guys heading into the pits now, so maybe trying to make an early stop and take it from the rest of the way, or maybe they just, man, I want to wait, but I can't because tires, I've worn them out. You know, there's a lot of different scenarios you can see right now. Obviously, strategy, fuel strategy, it's a 75% fuel race, so definitely going to play a factor. You gotta time it right. You got to hope that when you do it, if you plan for a caution, if you plan against a caution, that goes your way, because if it doesn't, obviously it just really can shake up an evening. Mathia going to head into the pits now, that number 10, who saw a lot in the front. Taking that strategy call. Looks like the 42 of Bledsoe going to pull in, so That's what happens a lot of times. You see these guys that are up in the front, one of them pits and the rest of them are going to head in here shortly. So that one that pit, just try to make it a little earlier, try to get out here and take a little track position, if you will. So hopefully he can use that advantage. Lumpkin heading in this lap now as well. We got a new leader, Clayton Davis. He is out in the front. Justin Lumpkin dressed like a pumpkin. I'm sure he's never heard that one before. And I hope his buddy Jeff there gives him a good little hassle about that. He likes his orange. It's all good. It's all good. He's heading into the pits now. Clayton Davis still sticking it out. Rhett Tucker and Nick King. And Raul. Raul's out there. He's keeping it steady. These guys going to go for the long run. Going to go and hope they're able to outrun those other guys here. Whether it be thinking you're going to have a couple laps fresher set, or hoping somebody's going to come out of the pits here, new set of tires on, make a little mistake. It's not past the realm of possibilities here. We're not going to go upside down, but we might go turn it around. How you doing tonight? If you haven't chatted yet with me, let me know. Talk to me. Tell me your name. Don't blow me off like I'm all the same, 'cause I'm not. No, baby. We're going to have a good time as these guys head out and around the track. Davis still out ahead, and it looks like everybody else at this point. Nope. I will keep that as Kyle Fountain. No, he's heading in. Cody Knott would be the last one. He is heading in as well. So Clayton Davis, the only one yet to bring it in. He is the leader. He's been out there for a few laps now, trying to hold on to it, stretch this as far as he can get stretched. He'll be so close to that halfway point. If they do have to make another stop before the end, he could possibly make it, but he's gonna have to save at least a lap. That's my guess, at least a lap. You got it. Let me know. I'm all about you telling me if the levels are off a little bit. Let me know. This is for your pleasure. I mean that in all seriousness, not sincerity. I was going for 3 words there, I think, at one time. These guys pushing here, still the 99, trying to catch that 2 machine. So that's what you see. It is the field a little bit shaken up. All it takes is a little taste of it. You just get a little crumb of that power and you're hungry for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? He's taking it and running with it. The 88, Noah Owens working on Clayton Davis now. So Clayton finds himself leading back into 10th. And we have our first caution of the day. Let's take a look back. Coming out of the pit, 2 tires, just like I said. He's trying to make that turn, going a little quick, trying to get out there in time. Locks him up. He's heading towards the the line, and he says, I'm out. I am out. Kelly Thomas in the lead. Big switch from last week. See the California native here. He was off of the track, in all fairness. He didn't make it across the line there. I think that's why he jammed on the brake. You'd rather that than kind of pulling out there. You never know what could happen. I remember the terrible wreck back with the great open wheel driver Alex Zanardi. When you come out of the pits, you lose it. It happens, and you just hope that field's not barreling down at full speed down on that low one. They do make their way in. Looks like Keith Haney says, I just pit. I don't need to. I think I'm good. So he's going to take that. Clayton Davis as well, as he was just in lap 36. Now a lot of these guys cycling out. Scott Griffin in the 07. It looks like top four stayed out. Everybody else ducked in behind Kelly Thomas, who was the leader, now sits back in fifth. We got our first caution here, lap 40 of 75. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here to CWTV and the NASRA. So my guess is the top four, as we get the one to go here, is that, like I said, these top four maybe hoping for a late race caution. It stayed green for quite some time. But as you know, as it gets deeper into the race, guys get a little more punchy, a little more maybe aggressive, you could say. So obviously going to be on the lookout there. And maybe trying to save those sets of tires. They got three, but take the advantage now. They're not really. They were just getting up to temperature, really. So I can't imagine. And then the splash and go. They're right now. They're probably clutching hard, because these guys, these top four, if they don't get that yellow flag later in the race, more than likely will have to bring it in for a splash. Huge shout out to Blanchards, absolutely. We're supporting the league. And if you guys want to get in on this action, if you want to support a great league like this, well, you still got time to get with TJ in the league and let him know, hey, that Monday night series, I like it. Let's do something here. Weird start there. Keith out in front gets a great jump, and it looks like the rest of those guys out in front kind of A little bit of spinach of the tires. Kelly Thomas looking to the top side now of the 42 of Alan Bledsoe. 88 of Noah Owens right behind up on that top side. The 42 kept that low end of working. Most of that first run there, we'll call it. Adam Cantwell up on that top side now. He's got the 3 and the 33. Tyler Hallahan and Nathan Lucas Whitehead in that 33 that he is battling with at the moment. Good looking car there. The 8, the 87 going at it, and it looks like Kelly Thomas there up in front. And I was going to say able to work his way around, but then the 42 down to low end gets it done, puts himself right back ahead of him. We got a car with a tire off. We got a yellow. Let's see what happened here. The 99 machine. Go back even a little farther here. Up on that top side of the 00. Oh, the 00 just tracks up the track. Oh, and then the 99 into the 87 like it's no one's business. Look at this wheel. Look at this wheel. It's going to come back through. Could have caused some damage. Pow! Just blast that back in. And under caution we go back again here for the second time. So now these guys out that that were in the top 4, every yellow going to help them. Not only do they get to save just a little bit tire, but they get to save that almighty fuel. As Clayton tries to pull people in, but doesn't look like anybody's going to head. The 42, he's going to decide to take it in, get a splash of gas for himself and a new set of tires and try to be the freshest one out there come the end possibly, because at this point, yeah, you've got 10 laps, say 5 under green under these, so every little bit could matter. We'll see here come the end. Getting them lined up, they will go green this time by. It'll be lap 47 of 75. We should have a good one on our hands here. This guy's anxious. They're ready. The pace truck about to pull off. We are about to be on it. Here back at Michigan. Keith Haney, Scott Griffin. Going to get us started from the front. Clayton Davis back out there as well. See if he can make a move for that lead. Again, looks like it bunches up there a little bit. It's separated a little bit. I don't know if we got a blinker. 87 again with a great jump. Big gap there on the low end. Not sure what happened. Again, that 87 with a fantastic jump. Keith getting a great start there. Nathan Rogue up on the top end. There's the 8 machine of Sizemore right in between the two. Kelly Thomas on the low end trying to run with them. Get clear of that 87 machine. He's got the 33 of Lucas Whitehead right behind him. 2 machine up to the top side, Mr. Cantwell. We're going 2-3 wide up here in the front. '88 machine digging hard. Noah Owens trying to get ahead of that 1 machine of Clayton Davis now. And the 8 machine, Ryan Sizemore, he's looking to do it now as well. On the low side of Noah. Here comes the 2, Adam Cantwell. Got in there pretty low and had to lift a bit as he fell off of those 2, but he keeps it steady there with the 33 now. Whoa, falling back a little farther. Nick King trying to push his way back through. Gets ahead of the 2 himself. You can see there's a few different lines that are being preferred throughout this. It looks like out in the front, Keith Haney getting a run down. Those guys are pushing the 80 or the 07 with a great run. Here comes the 1 of Clayton Davis to give him another. Nope, I thought he was going to give him another push through there, but the 1 machine down to the low side for 2nd place now. They're going to take Scott Griffin here with 25 laps to go. They're going to go side by side. Keeping it nice, keeping it fancy. 1 machine of Clayton Davis. Going to hold out in front of the 07 for now. Not sure how long he can hold it there, though, as again, top line just seemed to get a better exit. As I say that, looks like the 07 just gets a little too high there. It just got a little too high. Battle for the lead here. Clayton Davis, the 07. Sorry, the 87. Keith Haney. Jose Luis Rivera. I apologize there. In 3rd place. Really ripping through the field. Keep an eye on that 20 machine. Back behind him, Nathan Rogue and Lucas Whitehead look like they're going to go side by side. Scott falling back behind Scott. However, we got 3 wide action. Seems like Nick King has been the 3-wide king here today. Is anytime we got 3-wide action, that 43, he's somewhere in it. Sticking up to the top side, Noah Owens, and then 88. Looking down low, they're gonna, oh no! The 43 try to make his move there. Noah Owens is coming up. They're awfully close. They're awfully close. They're awfully close. Side by side, floating up, floating up, floating up, floating out. It's Nick. Looks like 4 wide they could be. No, Nick King gonna clear that area. And he's gonna take a breath down the backstretch, but he can't take a too big of one because they're coming right back here with it. The 3 now leading the charge. Tyler Hallahan all the way from Canada out to the front here, trying to head out to the front, I should say, of the 43 here of Nick King. Back behind him, we got some good battling going on as well. Out in front, Jose gonna take second, run away there. Now he is battling with the leader side by side. Down to the low end, that 20 machine puts it. Gonna pull it back up and try again here in 3 and 4. And he's gonna get that draft down the backstretch and really push it forward. Trying to set it up, trying to make it happen. Meanwhile, back behind in the 33 of Lucas Whitehead into 3rd place. Really been pushing all day long. Really trying to make his way up, as is this 43 machine, Nick King. These guys have been battling out in the front. It's been an intense battle all day long. Out in front of these guys, Tyler Hallahan trying to pull his way up into 6th place now. He's getting around Scott Griffin down to that low side he goes. Side by side with him now, but looks like that 07 starting to fall back. Not sure if he ripped through those tires or at this point he's like, well, you know what? I think I gotta save. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here today. 07 getting awfully squirrely off that top side. Nick King down to the low end of him. The 51, Nathan Smith now trying to climb back in here and make a run to that 43 side. Couldn't get there just yet. That 20 machine falling off a bit, almost to a half-second gap between these guys, really starting to show a difference here. Some of them just, they really went through those tires. Really wore them out. Others a bit more conservative. See if the 1 machine of Clayton Davis can hold on to this lead here. Nathan Smith in that 51 up to the top side. The 10 now. Brendan Mathia, one-time leader, down to the low side. All happening out in front of the 8, Ryan Sizemore. Good battling all day long here. Inside the ride as he goes to the top side of Mr. Sizemore with 15 laps remaining. Right in front of that, oh, it is a velocity car. We got some velocity fans in the stands here. Trying to work. Oh, third caution here of the day. We got some beating and banging. Let's go back and take a look, see what happened here. The 00 into this one again. Head up to the top, 00. Just trying to get up to the top side there. Was not clear. And takes the 23 out. Unfortunate. Third caution, 14 laps to go as of now. Get about 10 here when we hit the green. Thanks for tuning in to CWTV and the NASRA. You can see most of the field elects to pit. However, Jose Luis Rivera and Brandon Mathia are going to keep it out. Gonna gamble. I like it. I'm a gambler. I'll take it. See if it works out for him. They'll have 12 to go, excuse me, 11 to go here. Green flag will fly. There goes the pace truck. Jose's going to try to make it happen. What a run through the field that would be. He gets a great jump out there. Clayton Davis right behind him, going to make a move up to that top side. Jose's trying to keep him at bay. It'd almost be better just keeping it steady, keeping his line, because he's got a lot of time to go yet. See if these guys can make it. The 20 machine up to the top side. The one of Clayton Davis just going to work around there, no problem. Seeing the difference between fresh tires and what those older ones can do. Almost 20 laps older. There goes Jose, just dropping like a fly, and that's going to be a lesson learned there for Jose. Meanwhile, Clayton Davis in the one machine with 10 to go, out in front, doing the dance, making a love. Trying to get down tonight. Ooh, trying to get down tonight. Look at this, though. No Owens in the top side, and that 88, they make a little contact. He's going to hold him back as of now. That 88 trying to make a run. That top side has been a little more powerful. A little faster. I tried to get back to it there. We're going down there. Take a look back here. Unfortunate for the 87 machine. We saw him lose it a little bit. There's the 43 Nick King into the backside. He tried to hold on to it. Nick just about got it there. Did he save it from hitting anybody? From there, it looked like he didn't touch anybody. Just a lot of himself in the wall. Let's take a look now from up above. There's a little contact here from the 33. 87 at first, but nothing that gets him too loose. And there goes that 43. Missing him, but somebody does. The unfortunate incident there. That was a two machine. Adam Cantwell just about got through there. I think he gave it a little on the wheel. But Clayton Davis out in front. He'll take the freebies. He'll take them. It is under caution right now for the fourth time in the NASRA. A solid run at Michigan so far. It's going to be a shot to the finish here. Here we go. They're stacking it up for what they hope is the last time here on a restart. Clayton Davis wants a good, nice, clean restart there up to the top side of Clayton. Noah Owens rides up there. Look at this. Lucas Whitehead, last week's winner, sits in the second row here. 2 out of the 3 have an opportunity to put it back on the podium, and it's sitting pretty to get that done right now. We'll see if they can, if they shall. And the green flag back out in the air. Look at that jump. The number 1 got a great jump indeed. There goes that 33 out into second. Now Lucas Whitehead trying to hold steady. Can he make it 2 for 2? Clayton Davis going to give him a hard time. No doubt about that. 5 laps remain here. And they've got to keep it steady unless they want to go into extra laps. Most of these guys, you know what? All of these guys now have the fuel to make it regardless. So no worry about that if they go into the extras. Lucas Whitehead down to the low side of Noah Owens. These guys, this could be a battle throughout the season right here. Four laps to go. Here comes the 43 of Nick King. He's back up into the dance, as well as Ryan Sizemore. And it looks like 2nd through 5th here, going to give us a great little run. And now even Alan Bledsoe coming up into this mix, doing a fantastic job. He's ran a great race all day long. Nick King down to the low side there, the 33 of Lucas Whitehead. Trying to get him on out of here. Get on out of here. You can find yourself a new podium. Oh no! The 43, the 87 make contact. Bledsoe's involved. We're going to extras. No doubt about that. I was going to say there might be doubt. They haven't thrown it yet. There's the yellow. Woo-hoo! Things just got interesting. I'll tell you what, let's watch it from the inside of the 42. See what he sees. I don't think he's going to see much. Oh, he saw it all, actually. Boom! He just had no time to get it woed down or anything. And man, we're going to take another look at that because that got a decent amount of cars involved. After all was said and done, an unfortunate turn for Alan Bledsoe in the 42 machine. A good portion of the field here behind him. Let's take another look. From the top side here, you're going to see the incident. Man, I don't know. Guys just trying to avoid it. It's hard to get it done. Spinning out afterwards. Look at that tire. It's all. Oh, you hate to see it happen. Alan Bledsoe now. I believe that's 2 times in 2 weeks that he has been in the. He was in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. He was on the low side, but it should have used the high line. You know, I could keep it going, but I won't for your sake. We got 3 laps to go here at the start. It's going to be a green-white checkered finish. Let me know what you think. they go, getting lined up, getting loaded and ready here to fire back underway with the green flag action. Sorry, T-Wade, I just saw that. Yeah, that was Rogue that he got into that with. There's the green flag back in the air. And again, fantastic start out by Clayton Davis. Right behind him, though, that 33, Lucas Whitehead gets a great start there as well. No Owens trying to stick into that podium position in third, giving it his all. Down to that low side. Nathan Rogue going for it. They will get the white flag here. Lucas Whitehead trying to snag it, trying to drag it, trying to do whatever he can to get that bad boy across the line ahead of Clayton Davis in the one machine. They're 3 wide back behind him. 2 by 2 now. 2 by 2 by 2. We got 6 guys all here in it. We're going back up to the front as Lucas Whitehead is side by side now with Clayton Davis, heading into the final set of turns. The 33 gonna try to make it 2 for 2 here. They make a little contact. They're bumping. They're rubbing. Here comes the 87. Here comes the 8 at the line. This is gonna be a fantastic one. They are side by side still. He's waving the flag. We got no idea who's gonna do it. Clayton Davis with the win here tonight. Lucas Whitehead in second. And we got to go back. So much excitement here. The 87 officially going to get the third place position. Looks like the 8 tried to come down and get it there. Just couldn't take it. See if we can... You see, as we try to get as close as we can, just how close that was. What a run. Let's chat to them. Let's see what they got to say about that one. Let's see. Trying to find Mr. Rogue. I don't see Nathan Rogue, so we'll go to the second place finisher here and see what Lucas Whitehead has to say. What a run. I can't get over. You just love when a finish comes like that. When you get a finish like that, you can't say much better. What's going on, Lucas? You got a copy?
Yeah, buddy. How you doing?
I am fantastic, man. So close to going 2 for 2. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I gave him all I had. We did a little door beating, but nothing too crazy.
That looked like the old 90s style NASCAR. That was fantastic. Coming into 3, you were side by side. Did you think using that low side that you're going to be able to get him? Because, man, I'll say that top side was pretty dominant tonight.
No, I knew that he had the advantage on that top side, so that's why I was beating on his door so hard, trying to just slow him down a little bit. I was trying just to stay on him side wrapped and top, but we got into each other a little bit. But, we didn't wreck, so to me, it was a good, clean race.
It was a fantastic race. You guys sure put it on for the fans in the stands. The 33 of Lucas Whitehead, so close to going 2 for 2. Who do you got to thank for making it happen, man?
All my teammates here, I've got at Sizemore Motorsports every week. They just they show up and help me out during practice runs and stuff, and all my friends and family that watch, every week. I really appreciate it.
You, sir.
Thank you.
We'll move in. We'll talk to the winner now, Clayton Davis. You got a copy.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Well, I am fantastic. I can only imagine how you're feeling right now. How you feeling?
Good, man. It's great. It feels awesome.
What a run that was. You found yourself, battling at first, and then you find yourself in the front. A little bit of a yellow flag right after you make the stop, which I think was forced. You had to there because of fuel. But it didn't seem like things were necessarily going your way there, but you find a way back to the front, and you get it done just enough, man.
Yeah, I had a terrible qualifying, and so I was just going to hang out in the back and conserve tires. And I noticed like 12 laps in, I was still running the same pace as the leaders on old tires. So I mean, on our same set of tires. So drove up to third and figured if it went green, I would have 5 or 6 laps fresher tires on these guys at the finish, and that didn't work. So I got shuffled to the front, and everyone was pushing. So I don't know how I managed to save my my first set of tires that I put on and hold the lead until we pitted again. But that was fun. That was amazing racing. I was really hoping that we weren't going to get that green-white checkered because I had about an 1/8 of a second lead and was pulling on him. And I think it's Lucas Whitehead. He got a hell of a start there on the last restart, and I was in Discord with one of my buddies, and I just told him, I said, I'm not lifting. Like, it's either the wall or we're sideways off the corner, and managed to make it stick. That was a aggressive last lap by Lucas, but I don't blame him, man. I probably would have done the same thing. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
That top side was so dominant today. There's no way you were going to give that up, was there?
Oh no, and I knew after he doored me in 1, I had a little bit of run off of there. So when we went into 2, I overdrove it because I knew he was probably going to overdrive it and try and slide job me. And I just held it on his door, and I think I was keeping him from sliding up the track, and he was keeping me from spinning out. But I knew if I could get just a hair off his door off the corner, I'd have the momentum off to beat him to the finish line. So I should probably watch my phrasing too. That was bad phrasing there.
It was a great run, however, for you. Clayton Davis gets across the line just in time, just ahead there. Who do you want to thank for making it happen?
I guess Brady at the league. Another one of my buddies sent me an invite to this league, and I mean, I've ran 3 races in this league so far, and I've somehow won all 3 of them. So maybe I can keep this momentum rolling. I'd like to thank Brady for putting the league on, you for broadcasting it. My boy Seth Rice, he hangs out in Discord with me and is just my like my motivator. Like, he's like my little cheerleader almost, just screaming for me the whole way. So my brother for watching, my family for watching, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, I think it's official. You got that target painted on your back. The bounties are going to start coming. Congrats to you, Clayton, on a fantastic run here tonight, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll go in. We'll chat to Nathan here as he is on the dais here. What's going on, Nathan? You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
A fantastic finish there. The 8 machine came down. Tried to show you a little love and get into you, maybe ruffle a little bit, but you were able to hold it steady at least across the line and get it done. Run us through that last lap.
I was keeping it floor, man. I was surprised I made the good run. It was fun. You got to bash at the end. That's part of racing.
Absolutely. There, you guys were 2 by 2 by 2. Were you a little nervous on that last lap that you might not make it to the finish line?
Yeah, it was sketchy. It was fun. I enjoy it. That's my favorite part of the race, honestly. I love the stuff like that. Wait for the end lap.
Good old white knuckling, making sure you got a good grip on that wheel. What a run there. 87, like I said, just barely nudges out that 8 machine. Holds it straight, holds it steady. Nathan, who do you want to thank for getting it done, man?
I want to thank RTR, and I'll give a shout out to Primary Power Sports and Timeout Systems. And shout out to my grandma, Patsy Soper, who passed away recently.
Well, sorry to hear that. A good run forward, no doubt about that. We got Nathan in there. Congrats again, Nathan, on a fantastic run.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. And that's all we got for you guys here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to CWTV and the NASRA. Another great race. We got another one coming for you next week. Don't miss it. Be back here. Same time, same channel.